Hi everyone, it's Valerie, otherwise known as Chick Picker, and I wanted to bring a couple of things to you just to show you what I got. I went to an estate sale today, and it was fairly close to where I was going to be going to pick up my mother-in-law. So I went over there and did that before I went to pick her up and found some good stuff. So I'm going to show you the most exciting thing that I got. I would say probably the most exciting thing. And I'm still doing some research on them. I'm still trying to figure out, exactly what they are, who's the maker, and all that. So when I got there, they had these frames, and I got some inside information from one of our viewers. And she said, if you see those, if those Andrew Wyeth prints are still available and they want $25 or less, pick them up. Well, they did. They had four of them sitting on the steps. So I was like, well, and of course they weren't budging on the price because it was the first day of the estate sale. And I figured, they're probably going to stick right around that area. So anyway, but I mean, she gave me some really good information. I trust her as far as, she's a very intelligent. She has a lot of knowledge and collectibles, and so I trust her information. And then she told me, "Hey, if you're not going to take them, can you get them for me?" And then I was like, "Yeah, you better do something with these." Um, so anyway, I bought these, and like I said, Andrew Wyeth. I've done some research on the different prints that there are, and so I was just gonna go through. Now watch, I can't find it. Okay, so this one is early October, or AKA writing chair. And then, so here it is. So here's this print. There's kind of a glare going on. Sorry about that. So pretty cool. You've got the chair here, and then you've got, the window. He's a really good look. Just looking at some of his prints and some of his paintings. I mean, they are really. He's actually a very talented artist. Um, so early October, writing chair is the name. And these look professionally framed. This one does have a little bit of a scratch here, and then maybe even like a little groove out. Um, but they are professionally matted, framed, and they've got the screws here. That shows professionalism right there to me. And I don't do this, I don't, but it looks professional. Anyway, on the back of these um, paintings, there is it says early October, which I already said that was the name. Andrew Wyeth, dry brush, 13.5 by 21.5, 1961, and it says collection of Mrs. Andrew Wyeth. So that's Andrew Wyeth's wife, I'm assuming, and that's got to be worth something. I mean, a collection of her husband's work, artist work. That's gotta be worth something, I would think. Not to even mention, it is signed on the bottom here, and just a really nice print. Um, I think it's dry brush they called it. So, and I'm still in the process of getting more information. I looked on Sotheby's, and found some more information. So I'm doing some research because I want to be able to, of course, get what they're worth. That only makes sense. This one is called Canvasbacks. So we have a print that has ducks hanging on a door. Get the door um, handle, probably like a barn or something like that. But very well done. Now on this one, looks like it's on the top and it's in pencil. Let me see if there's anything that I wrote down. 1956 dry brush. Um, collection of Mr. and Mrs. C.B. McCoy, which I don't see anything like that. I'll need to get my glasses on, which are in the truck, which doesn't do me any good. But anyway, that's besides the point. Let's see. So on the back of this, it says Canvasbacks, Andrew Wyeth, dry brush, 9 1/4 by 18 3/4, 1956. Collection of Mr. and Mrs. C.B. McCoy. Again, very professional frames and backing, matting. To me, it just looks very professionally done. And so I would think that, and this is just my thought, I would think that an item that deserves such professionalism as far as the frame and the backing, the mat, the screws that go into the frame so you can hang the picture. I mean, that's expensive. So you would think, that what I'm thinking, and it may not even be true, but my thinking is, that goes along with the quality of work. And that builds the value of the print. So that's just my thought. I may be wrong about that. I don't know. But so let's see what this one. Now there's nothing on the back of this one. There's no insignia, but definitely again, it's got the screw, the wire, the backing, the matting. That all goes along again um, with the item, how professionally it's done. It's very well done. This one is Teal's Island. It's 1954. So I thought, this one is definitely, with the boat, and then you got the barn and the farmhouse in the background. I just thought that was a really cool print. And they actually had, I didn't see this one until later. They had 4 on the steps, and then I was looking at them, and the guy said, "There's another one in there if you want it, on the wall." And I was like, "Well, if I'm going in, I might as well go all in." So that's what I went and grabbed that one, and I thought, that's pretty cool actually with the boat, um, and all that. I like that landscape look, and it's got the pasture and all the weeds and wildflowers, and it's very cool. So I got that one. That's all the information that I have so far on this one, Teal's Island. It's definitely color, um, very well done. So anyway, get go on now. Get on out of here. Um, looks like something's, I don't know if it's dust or what, but probably a little bit of dust and other stuff. Let's see. So this one is storing up This is also a dry brush, 1959, by the same artist. I was looking for a signature, and I don't find one. I'm not really sure how this actually goes. Well, let's see. It's probably going to go this way. But I was looking for the signature, and I don't see the signature anywhere. So, storing up. So it looks like, a branch. Um, there might be something in here as far as like meat. Looks like some kind of legs or something here. So it could be fish. I don't know. And then another branch. So, again, there's nothing written on the back, but it does have the screw and the wire. On here, it looks like it's been pulled. So we'll just try and keep that uh, as still as possible so it doesn't do any more damage. But still, again, very well done. The frames, they're rough. They've got some gouges in them and stuff, but I still think it's a really nice frame and backing, so can't complain about that. And then this is the last one, and this is the corner. This is again a dry brush. You have the name here in the corner. So you've got, it looks like a farmhouse. Maybe that might be a barn there. And then you've got a farmhouse here. Then you've got the fence line, clouds, snow. Just a really nice print. This one was 1953. 16 by 12, it looks like. So on these 5, I paid $18.75 each. And yeah, so I mean, I actually got a pretty good deal. They were originally 25 each. I got them for 18.75 each. So not bad. It was a little more than what I am used to spending on items just because I'm not sure. But I have faith that, not faith, I just believe, in what people are telling me. I'm sure they're gonna, they're not going to steer me in the wrong direction, and if there's something that's, legitimately valuable, I believe that they're going to give me the right information. Of course, I've got to do my due diligence, and I've got to look this stuff up and do my research and, make sure that I'm, um, on the right track with them. But I think that I don't have that buyer's remorse. I'm excited about them. I'm excited about the research for them and, to look everything up and find out what I have. Who knows? I mean, I could have something really, really good. So that's exciting. Move your tail, bub. Go lay down. Okay, so all right, so that's those. Let me know what you guys think about that. I mean, would that be something that you would pounce on if you came across that? Let me know what you guys think. And if you guys know anything about prints or paintings and all that, let me know because I don't. Karen's at the beach. Um, Let me go back to the top because I haven't even read the chat. Hope you got some goodies. Thrifty Picker, Cindy Rosen, Crafty Reseller, Shantae, Valerie, John, Grandma Wrinkles. That's what I was kind of thinking, like an old farmhouse. Those would look really cool. Um, let's see. The corner will usually fetch 45 to 70 framed. Okay, that's good to know. There's a few that were actually pretty I can't remember which one. There was a few that were actually pretty good. I came in late. You can message me info, and I can check it for you. Okay, thank you. Post a photo of the artwork in one of the Facebook reseller and ask someone to check their Worth Point account. That's a great idea. I think that's where got junk in your trunk in our trunk. Andrew Wyeth, yes, Wyeth. These prints are beautiful. It would be difficult to part with them. Yeah, I mean, I'm not really. Signatures will be under the mat on most prints. Actually, only one of the 5, I didn't get the signature, so they were all could be viewed. Let's see here. Thanks, Mike. I know. I think I will do pretty good. I was excited. I didn't really know if they would take the offer that I gave them because I offered them 60 for all 4, and I thought, well, it's worth a try. And they came back with 75 for 4, and then I found the other one, so that was another 18.75. So I think I got a pretty good deal. I can double my money, I think, easily. So that's kind of where I'm thinking about them. So, but thank you everybody for rooting me on. So I found a couple of other things. I found more than a couple, but I found these. They're, I guess, grapefruit spoons. I didn't know what they were. Actually, Jessica's the one that told me what they were. So there are these, spoons, but they have the little ridges at the ends. So I when I looked them up and did research on them, look like grapefruit dessert spoons and such. This brand is Capistrano, I think. This pattern with the roses on them, and they were selling them 2 for $7.99. So I have 12, and I listed them for 40. I think 49.95. So I should do pretty good with that. So that's those. These were a couple of things that I picked up that I thought were actually pretty cool. They're kind of novelty items, but scammed by a Russian Federation buyer. The item was sent to a company in Delaware. Sellers beware. Huh. So I got this. It's a tie clip. It does not have. I don't see any kind of maker's mark on it. But it is a saw blade tie clip. What I seen online, because I've already got this listed. It's not listed. It is. I haven't taken pictures yet, but I listed it for $20. They sold. There's about 3 of them that sold for in the $20 range, so I went ahead and listed that. But very cool. I like weird things like that. I also found a swank. There's no writing on here as far. I'm sure. Um, like I seen a swank one, but there's no writing on the blade at all that I can see. So, but this one was Swank. It says right on the clip. Another clip. This is a slide rule, and it's actually a functioning slide rule. Is it all metal or is the shaft wooden? So you got there's a little piece of wood right here, but underneath is the metal. So it's just like glued on there. So pretty cool though. So the slide rule, and it's a functioning slide rule. So this moves, moving parts. This gadget here, I don't know what it's called, but it moves also. Like I said, this was Swank, and there was 2 or 3 other ones on there in the 40 to 50 range. So I went ahead and listed this for $49.99. Pretty cool. I thought it was pretty cool. I think I paid $2 for this one and $2 for the other. So pretty cool items. I did get some flatware. This is Royal Saxony. Nice pattern though. I don't know if you could see that or not. Um, Royal Saxony silver plate is what it says on there. It doesn't say where if it's from Japan or not, but I like the pattern on it, so I think it'll do pretty good. So we'll go with that. Yeah, it just says silver plate. It doesn't say anything other, so it's got, the pie. Check, 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 check. Okay, I think I got it back. I'm just going to go to the chat here. Sorry about that. My headphones have been acting up all day. If it's not my headphones, it's YouTube, so. Okay. All right. We are back. So, and I got another bag. This was a $5 bag. That was probably a little bit much. But another, some more flatware. I can't remember what this is. Yeah, I need my glasses. can't even see what that says. I'm back. I don't know what that says. Anyway, more flatware. I'm beginning to really like flatware. It's actually doing really well for me. Push the best pieces off to the side. Just sold a plated craft lot for 140. That's awesome. So I got these 4 steak knives. So if you look at the handle, it's like a brown, and then it's like almost a marbleized handle. And on it, on the blade, it says stainless steel. It says, I don't know what that is, something Sons, E-Perrin, I can't even read it. Bakelite. Yeah, it might be Bakelite. That's right. Um, yeah, I can't read this. It's made in England, so I do know that much. Something. I know. Maybe this will help. E. Parker and Sons. Blade made in something England. So, squirt them with 409 cleaner. If it changes color, it's Bakelite. Okay. I don't have any 409, so I'll have to get some. Anyway, I have 4 of those. 4 of those. I've had that one in Cali. That is for Japanese buyers, but not this Delaware Russian one. Huh. I'll definitely look to see if it is Bakelite, because that's going to make it worth more. I picked this up. It's probably not much. It was $1. I thought, well, maybe, somebody will pick it up for a prop or something like that. So I didn't even look to see what it went for or anything like that. Okay. So I picked these up, and it was kind of a dumb buy. I was thinking for some reason that these, so they're little pamphlets, and they're decorator panels for that. I sell those for $20. Okay. So these are decorator panels, K-Lux, Brittany pattern. They're just pamphlets. They're just little pamphlets of what they sell. And it was a bag of, I don't know, maybe 30 pamphlets. So I don't know what I'm going to do with them. I don't know if I can do anything with them. So I'm just going to go with that. I'll see if there's anything online, but that's about all I can do. Let's see. Karen's at the beach said they are anonymously investigating them without putting my name in the complaint, so it does not trigger negative feedback for me. Well, that's good. I picked this, probably another fail, but I seen this and it was just really, I liked the way that it looked. I liked the way, just the designs and the colors and everything. And I looked at the bottom and it says made in England. It's just a little tin container. But because it says, made in England, I thought it might be worth something. So I paid $1 for it. Pick these mid-century modern salt and pepper shakers. I thought they were really cool, with the black bottoms and then the kind of that copper color. Valencia is a popular brand. Use the word ephemera in the keywords. Okay, thank you. So I thought those were really cool. Salt and pepper shakers. So I bought this. I don't know. It kind of just stood out to me. I tried to ignore it because I didn't really want it, but I kept going back to it. It is a tablecloth and 12 napkins, cloth. I just figured, somebody has Christmas dinners, that would look great on a table. So I went ahead and bought that for $5. So that's that. I picked this one up. It's a fighting chickens on the front. Looks like hand painted on the front. And then it's wood. And then you open that up, and then you've got a little area here. And then on the back, it says made in Japan. So I thought I would pick that up. Just like the way that it looked. It looked vintage or antique. I picked this pen up. It's a burger press. Good idea. Hamburger press. Very good. Okay, good. This is a mother heart. So it's just a pin, but on the mother part, it looks definitely vintage because you can hardly tell that it says mother on it. I just liked it. And with Mother's Day coming up, I thought it was kind of cool. So I got it. All right, Jim, you watching? Let's see. Karen says, and it wasn't damaged. The buyer sent the wrong photos of a perfect Disney lamp, but in the last photo, they snapped the head off. eBay recognized their scamming stupidity. Huh. That is pretty crazy. All right, so Jim, if you're watching, so I found found 3 of these intake and exhaust little booklets. It's a little bit risque, so if you have virgin eyes. So you got the girl on the front with a bikini and some fringe, and some guy looking over the fence there, peeping Tom. This is dated Thursday, April 29th, 1948. And I was looking through these, and they're actually pretty cool. It's got some like kind of risque jokes and stories, and really there's no like dirty pictures or anything like that on the inside, but it just kind of goes over like something that you'd read in a um in a shop, a car lot, or somebody's fixing your car or something like that. She sure has nice curves for a trig teacher. That's what it said. Um, just they're in very good shape. Um, so anyway, I got one of those. This one is intake and exhaust, May 8th, 1950. It says Miss Exhaust, 1950. So you got the little gal on the front. Pretty. I think she's topless, and then just has like a bottoms on or something. But it's actually really, I don't know, it's kind of cool. So I'm gonna have to look and see what these might go for, but I I don't know. I definitely picked them up. They were all together, and I just grabbed them. I think I got all three for $1. So that was good. And then May 12th, 1949, Miss Exhaust 1949. So you got that. And then on the back you've got um which I don't know. The 1949 $64 question. So on the back. Yeah, Miss Exhaust, that's what it's called. See? It's just right down there on the bottom. I don't know. So I picked those up. I think that's it. I think that's all I got. I did really well. If you do auctions, you might want to lot and start a bit high. Yeah, that's possible. Yeah. Woohoo! So that's what I got. I did pretty good. I'm pretty confident that those pictures are going to do pretty decent. So um, I'm counting on that. Um, but we'll just have to see. That's all I got, and I'll probably do a listing party here this evening. I know that Nikki's auction starts at 8 o'clock, so probably maybe I'll do something a little bit later, and maybe 8:30. That way you can, um, go over there and bid on your things that you want to bid on. So maybe we'll start like 8:30 or something like that. Give you some time to do that. But definitely want to have some. I've got a lot of stuff to list. So yeah, I'm gonna get started on that. Yeah, she has an auction. It is The Buck Starts Here on Facebook. So if you go over there, she can you can see it on there, and you can she gives you there's a video on there that she just did tonight. So she goes through and um tells you all the rules and how she does it and all that good stuff. So yeah, go over there. She actually runs through everything that she has up for auction, and then goes through the rules and all that stuff. So pretty cool. Yeah, I need to get my butt to work. That's right. I still got 30 listings to list tonight. So cross your fingers. I hope everybody has a great evening. Definitely, if you want to do some listing and hang out, whatever, you can come over to the channel and we'll have a listing party going on. I may just go ahead and start it at 8 o'clock, and if you want, you can go over there and hang out too. I don't know. Just kind of depends on how things go. So, but I hope everybody has a good evening and have fun tonight, and see y'all later. Bye now.